Well, hello everyone, and welcome into the live stream tonight. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics #FishFamMom coming to you live in my office fish room. And you may get the little water trickling behind me. You may see the low water levels because they do need some water changes. And this middle tank right here has a humongous ball of Java moss that needs to be cut in half. Hi, Jeff Kane. Yes, hello to everyone. I didn't make it last week, so I apologize for that. I'm going to turn my mic down just a little bit because it looks like it's reading hot. If it's not on your end, just let me know. I'm trying this lapel microphone that hooks up by USB. So hope everybody's been doing good. Nothing really new in the fish room. I've downsized quite a bit downstairs. I have two 40-gallon breeder tanks downstairs and I think it's a Fluval 5 aquarium with a colony of cherry shrimp in it. Hey, Ed's picking up cichlids. How are you doing this evening? I wonder if Skull had to work late. Yeah, I hadn't heard from him lately. I hope he does make it in. Ed's got the blue wrench so he can share some links tonight if we need to. I'm not going to stay on long, and I always say that because I really don't have the energy for an hour stream anymore unless I have a co-host like Ed or Curtis or Dina, somebody like that to help carry on the show. Well, hello, Craig's Catfish Cave. Hope you're doing well. I know everybody's been busy. I've enjoyed working outside because our temperatures have gone into the 80s and upper 80s the past 3 or 4 days. And so that's when I like to sit out on my front porch and enjoy my ponds that are on the front porch. Hello, Mike B. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Doing great. Oh, good. The 150-gallon pond, I did set it back up after the winter, and the pump in my box filter locked up just due to sludge and things clogging it up. So in order not to burn it up, I turned it off completely or unplugged it. And so all of the plants in the overhead aquaponic filter died. And I was lazy when I set it back up and went ahead and let all of that debris and decay filter into the aquarium. I think I hooked up a new pump that happened to be quite, let me see what's going on. Oh, ads will run shortly for some viewers. I can skip them, but I'm going to let them roll in about 30 seconds. I'm not sure. But anyway, I turned that on. That filter on. Hey, Ramphonics, welcome to the live stream tonight. And so I had to do some water change in that pond, and I had 3 little babies in there of different sizes of shabumpkins. And so what I did was I caught the 2 smallest ones and put them over in the 40-gallon. There's nothing in the 40-gallon, so I did pretty much 100% water change over there. And the duckweed had died off during the winter. Once I turned the pump on, and the pump was too much circulation, and when you've got old duckweed with some old seed and stuff like that, you know, you have a die-off. So what happened was I lost all of my duckweed in the 40-gallon, but the 2 40-gallon breeder tanks downstairs in the fish room supplied me with plenty of duckweed. So I put duckweed out there, and I did a trimming in Rod's aquarium, his 40-gallon breeder. The hydrophila had really taken off and had really overgrown in there. So I did a good 50% trimming and took those trimmings and just let them float in the 40-gallon tub outside. And so Saturday, with a small water change, and I filled up both the 150-gallon and the 40-gallon because they had had some evaporation. And I added not only stress coat to each one, I added a good dose of stress zyme, which is beneficial bacteria, which helps cut the sludge in your aquariums, and it helps with maintenance. Hello, the Zen Ginger. How you doing? Good evening and welcome to the live stream. So that's what I did in my ponds, and I don't know what it's called exactly. This plant, I always called it monkey grass, but some people, you know, through my research, I found out that it wasn't monkey grass, but a lot of people put it around their flower bed borders. This plant grows really well in even a bog situation. So I'm able to take new plants from an older plant, and I put a bunch of them in the overhead filter on the 150-gallon. And so there is another plant that's a stem plant that grows in segments and has a oblique size green leaf on it, and it has a very small blue flower with yellow stamen in it. Mondo grass, maybe. Okay, it probably is a mondo grass because it does flower and has I think a black seed after it blooms, a hard casing seed. So they're pretty hardy even in the winter, but we had some bad spells, and like I said, the overhead filter pump was not working, so the plants didn't have any water and they dried up. So I replaced them with new ones. I just filled 3 Rubbermaid tubs, an 80-gallon, 100-gallon, and 150-gallon for outside tubbing. Yay! What are you going to put in them, Ed? You going to put shrimp? How about goodeids? Probably going to put some goodeids in there. Do you put any cichlids outside? But anyway, that's what I've been doing on the 150-gallon. And I have a DIY filter in there with a 300 gallons per second pump in there. And it has a bell fountain on it. And with the stress zyme added to the aquarium, the pond, the water flow has lasted more than 24 hours. Usually without stress zyme or some kind of sludge decreaser in the pond, within 24 hours, that fountain will go to almost 50% of its size. So right now it's got a good full water bell to it, probably about 18 to 24 inches. And it's doing really well. I had to take it out and clean it. And of course the shabumpkins, I have 2 females and a male Sarasa goldfish in there, and they've been spawning. I've watched them even on camera at night with the lights out, and I mean, he's chasing her constantly in circles. And Fish Fam Link, hey Matt, hello my fellow fish fin loving friends. I can't see the hearts over it, but welcome, welcome, welcome. So the 40 gallons downstairs still are in dire need of some cleaning, maintenance, and I've got Rod's polar blue parrot cichlid downstairs with the gold barbs, and when I'm ready for some barbs, Ed, I'll let you know. I want to clean that aquarium up really good. It's got to die off of the black-beard algae in there, and the sponge filter is completely covered by black-beard algae, so I need to take it out and clean it. I'm putting sparkling gouramis in the 80, shrimp in the 100, and goodeids or limias in my 150. All right, are you gonna, I guess with those fish and shrimp, you can heavily plant those tubs. I can't plant my 150 shabumpkin tank because they'll eat anything and everything. They ate one of my beautiful hardy lilies one year. I did order some two spider lily plants, and I'm gonna pot them and kind of submerge them in the water, but high enough to where the fish can't eat any of the plant. And of course, these lilies are water lilies, so they are stem plants, and maybe they won't eat them. But I keep hornswort in a basket and duckweed in a basket to help absorb some nitrates out of the aquarium, out of the tub. And that helps. The Zen Ginger says, Susan, my goldfish can't and won't eat my bobitis in my tank, but I'm not sure how it does as a pond plant, but maybe an option also. I'll check out bobitis. Bobitis is more like a fern, so maybe they won't bother the fern. They usually don't bother Anubias either. Well, hello there, Mr. Daniken Aquatics. Hey, Kenny E., how are you doing? A member for 43 months. Yay! Let me see. Oh, I can't get that to play. Hey, everybody, Mr. SLC Aquatics is in the house.
Just popped in to say hi to everybody.
Do you want a chair?
No, I don't want to mess with your screen.
You don't want to mess with my screen?
Stream.
Yeah. Don't you want to tell everybody what you're doing?
What am I doing?
On your truck stuff?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. What you doing with your woofer?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. He doesn't want to tell you all anything today. How's your fish tank doing?
Okay, I'll sit for a minute.
Hey, Chew, welcome to the live stream.
Trying to bait me in.
Hey, Kenny E. Hello, Mom. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm well. Let me get rid of my logo here over my head. There we go.
Where are we at?
We're right here.
Okay.
And this is the chat. Everybody's saying hello to Mr. SLC Aquatics.
Hello to everybody.
The Zen Ginger says, yes, I also have Anubias caufifolia in their tank, and it does well too. Great. Kenny E is saying hi. You met Kenny in Tennessee.
Tennessee, I remember.
And Kenny saying, "What up, my SLC?" Ramphonic says, "Love your shirt." That's all right. I got Abundant Life on.
I used to fill it out more, but I lost so much weight.
I forgot. Can y'all hear him?
Why? They can't?
Because I have a mic right here, but I'm watching the meter. So.
Oh, okay. It's picking me up.
Yeah, I can do this. Just hold it between us.
Yeah, my tank's doing pretty good. I got rid of I gave Susan my polar blue cichlid because he kept munching on all of my smaller fish. And so now I just have like bumblebee platies, and what are the red ones called?
Wag platies.
Wag platies. I just know they're platies. I got like 3 different kinds of platies. I still got my Harlequin burrows. What else I got?
You got
I got my what are they called? I got rainbow fish.
3 dwarf rainbows.
And I got some neon tetras.
Yes.
About 8 or 10 of them.
And some black skirted tetras. So he has a lot of action going on.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, Silver Creek's Wildlife says, howdy all, and shout out to Yeshua. I love the shirt.
Thank you.
And they can hear you. And Ed's Picking Up Cichlids says, hi, Mr. SLC Aquatics. Tell us about your tank. So he is.
Yeah.
Nathan Hovey says, hello, my fishy friends. Hey, Nathan.
And I also have a small aquarium next to my chair where I can see. I got a, why can I not think of the name of my fish?
It is a half moon or full moon beta.
Yeah, it's a half moon.
And tell everybody the size of the aquarium to make the beta community happy.
It is a 10-gallon aquarium, and he is the only fish in there. Except for my
3 bronze Corridora.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee Wilcox from across the pond is in the house. Hello,
hey,
Susan and Rod. And stars and hugs and waves. And thank you, Lee. We love you.
It's hot in your room.
Yeah, I have to open the door because the fan is blowing, but it's not blowing this way. Yeah. And you just got out of the shower, didn't you?
Yeah, just got out the shower.
But that's what's going on. His 40-gallon breeder is all gravel.
Yep.
Substrate.
Both of them are. And
he has 1 large sponge filter in the middle and the back. And he has 2 air stones, which are the large, I think, 1-inch cylinder air stones, 1 in each corner, that put out towers of bubbles.
Yeah. And
it is really wonderful to watch. And it is a planted and some plastic plants. I think he's got, I think the Anubias melted that was on top of the cichlid stone. But he's got the Hydrophila in the background. He's got this 1 ball of Java moss that grows off of a piece of plastic plant in the back.
And I also had one of my friends, well, he's more like a kid I used to mentor that grew up, but he came and helped me move my tank down about 6 feet or so where I could sit in my recliner and see it better. And now I'm really happy with the room, because before it was kind of off to my left, so I kind of had to go and sit in front of the tank in order to see the fish good. But now it's more right in front of my recliner, so I can see everything.
Yeah, he had them trained to go to one side of the aquarium when he was coming to feed them, and when he moved the aquarium underneath of his big screen television. They've
gotten used to coming to the other.
They come to the other side now.
Yeah. They're all greedy, so they learn where to go to get food.
And one thing about Rod, he took his time setting up that 40-gallon. He didn't hurry up and buy a bunch of fish. And we
aged it.
We cycled it. Yeah, aged it, cycled it with, I think this big sponge filter was a cycled sponge filter to begin with. And then I added some Corydoras for weeks.
Yeah, it was
and then
weeks.
We did have some male guppies in there, I think. Were they the first fish?
They were the first fish.
Or the rasboras may have been the first fish.
My memory ain't that good.
Yeah, I can't remember. Go back on our playlist because he's got 3-part, 1, 2, and 3-part series of setting up his 40-gallon. So, I wanted to let you know that Nathan Hovey says, I don't think the beta community will be happy until we keep them in 55 gallons or bigger. Yeah, like if anybody knows Bob Kaler from Kaler Aquatics and Exotics, he has like 180 and 240 gallon aquariums with cichlids in it, with loaches, with all kinds of fish, and at least 3 male betas who live together peacefully. They haven't killed each other. Hey Vinoski, welcome to the live stream, guy.
But I also just remembered I'm a little bit late on feeding my fish.
So
I need,
they have a regular.
I need to cool off some because coming straight out of that shower, I'm looking like Southern fried chicken.
Well, I do appreciate you coming and joining us for a little while.
Yeah, and I just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody.
How you doing with the cancer?
Cancer is great. My doctors are giddy happy with all of my numbers and stuff. Everything that's supposed to be low is lower than they expected, and everything that's supposed to come up is higher than expected. And the cancer's going really good. I got a little over another year of the hormone treatments. Hot flashes suck. I have a whole new compassion for menopausal women because it is not fun, but it beats the alternative was letting cancer take me out. So
he did not have surgery. He went through radiation and hormone therapy because they discovered that the type of prostate cancer he had was fed by testosterone. So if you starve it of testosterone, it shrinks along with the radiation help. And everything's going really good. He is a model patient.
Yeah, my doctor says I should do a video on how to take care of yourself after radiation therapy.
Amen.
So, but anyway, you guys take care of my wife, have fun, and I'm going to go feed my fish and relax for a little bit.
Before you leave, Lee Wilcox says his father survived it, Rod, and you can, dear fellow.
I sure will, and I'm glad for your father too.
And everybody's saying awesome. And Nathan says he has bettas and all types of fish as well. Thanks for sharing with us.
Okay, we'll see y'all.
All right, thank you. And fold the chair up for me.
Well.
All right. See, I had some help, and that makes me go a little bit longer, even though it's just 6:20. I got a long ways to go. But I'm so glad to have you all here with us. Thank you for being subscribers, and thank you for all of my members. And if you have not received a magnet and you are within the United States, and you would like to have one of my magnets with some stickers, I will be glad to share them with you. I think I have about 6 left of the magnets. They're, I think, 1x1s, and they stick really well. And of course, yes, I do. I was gonna say I don't have one, but I do have one right here. and it's a full magnet on the back, and it's more than 1 inch. It's more like 1.5 inch, I think. So that's the magnet. I don't think I have any of my stickers up here, but don't forget Diego's coffee cup. Make the world a better place. Go to petsotics.com, and I believe you can order that mug on his website. If not, send him a contact form, and he'll get with you. Hey Dina, oh, nothing but computer problems all day long. I'm sorry, dear. Welcome to the live stream, and try to unwind. Lee says, love you so much, Rod. We are with you, and you too, Susan. Must be rough on you too. Keep him safe and loved. I do my best, and he is a survivor. Thank you, Zen Ginger, for sharing the Pet Sonics Fish Fam link. Yes, Matt has worked so very hard, and I know he has some that work with him, and I apologize for not knowing their names, but many help Matt, I think, maintain it. I've missed something. Rod came in for a few minutes, Dina, and we talked about his 40 breeder and his 10-gallon, and he talked about his cancer treatments, how well he's doing in cancer. Everything's in remission at this point. He's got another a little over a year on hormone therapy, and but he says, you know, he's doing great. He's a model patient, and the doctor even said, man, you need to make a video, and maybe I'll work with him on that so he can share it with his oncologists in their department. His hot flashes is what's the worst part of it, because he did not have surgery. He went through radiation, and he is on hormone therapy, which actually rids the body of testosterone, since testosterone feeds that type of cancer in his prostate. Thanks, Susan. I'm glad things are good with both of you. Thank you, Dina. We were talking briefly about he attempted a 10-gallon with a divider in it, and we got 2 different kinds of betas at one time, but one didn't make it 3 or 4 days, and the other one within 2 weeks passed away. So we recycled the aquarium and aged it with, I actually brought some decorations out of the 40-gallon over into the 10-gallon. We were having an issue with cloudy water, and even though beneficial bacteria usually lives on surfaces and not so much in the water column, we know that there is a little in the water column. So we did a 50% water change and added some water from the 40-gallon into the 10-gallon, and I mean, within 24 hours it was 50% clearer than it normally was. And he kept checking with the test strips until we saw a little bit of nitrates, and then he was feeding the aquarium because he has 3 Corydora in there, but I told him don't feed it daily, and because I didn't want any ammonia spikes. And after about a week or 2 of everything stabilizing, he went and picked out another beta and got a beautiful full moon beta that has red fins, and his body is kind of aqua and sea foam at times. Dina is set for surgery on July the 3rd now, and that's for your shoulder, right? So we'll be praying. Has anybody had a birthday recently? Ed's picking up Cichlid says we're having our club DCAS swap meet and picnic on June the 2nd. Should be a great time, and make some extra money and pick up some new fish. Always. That's awesome. If you have a flyer, Ed, send it to me in Messenger, and I'll also post it on Facebook, and I'll put it in I'm still working on my website on how to get my calendar to function the way I want it, and I don't, I'm having a problem. Dina says, yes, that is for the shoulder surgery. I'm tired of the constant meds to manage pain. Yes, because you know that causes other issues in the body. And we pray for it to be successful, honey, and to restore full use of that shoulder. Our local club has a swap set for May the 18th. Anybody, thank you for sharing that information. Anyone who has a swap or a convention coming up in your area, feel free to send an email or a messenger to this email address. It's in chat, slc-aquatics@gmail.com. Thank you for the prayer, Susan. I would love to have use of my dominant arm again. Amen. Amen. That's a big amen. Lee says, Susan, I spent 18 hours playing Serious Sam 4 on Seriously Hard. I recorded the final boss battle, and it took me 20 minutes and no sound recorded. I'm so sorry, Lee. I'll have to do it again. That's all right. You'll be better the next time. It happens even to me. Nathan Hovey says, even after surgery, don't get caught up in those meds. It's usually how addictions start. Thank you, Ed. I got it. I forgot to put my phone on mute. Thank you, Ed. And Lee's crying, laughing. Yep. Sent the flyer in Messenger to you. Thank you. I got it, Ed. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, got to take a break. I'll be right back. Well, thank you for waiting. Let's see. Yeah, Nathan is cautioning Dina, and some of the narcotics can be a habit forming. Focusing now on balance and being able to walk on my own, Dina says, trying to avoid ending up in a wheelchair after surgery. I use a walker now outside of the house. Very good. Nice. Glad you stayed up for Susan Lee. Yes, Lee. Bedtime, 30 minutes here in England. God bless you, Lee. You know, you're a blessing to me. You will do great, I'm sure, Nathan says. I call my wife my dud because all the stuff she's been through her entire life, surgeries as a kid, and so on. Her main issue is endometriosis, and if she could get a hold of some Fibervan, Nathan. I took Fibervan because of large fibrous tumors in my uterus, because I had 2 gynecologists who wanted my uterus, and I said, no, you're not going to get it. And I took Fibervan for several months according to the directions. It's now the pharmaceutical chain sold it, and who has it now is under a different name, but it is a heart enzyme with some very strong antioxidants. And believe me, the fibroids in my body shrunk to where they were not detectable on sonar or ultrasound anymore. So if she can get some of that, it's a heart enzyme, and I wished I could think of it. And if I look it up and find it, I'll send you a message, Nathan. Night, Lee. I love you. God bless you, Lee. And Sue. Give Sue my love. God bless. Man, there's so much I'm talking about tonight besides fish. And Dina says, I dealt with endometriosis my entire life, ended up with uterine cancer, and had a complete hysterectomy, and feel so much better after dealing with all that. I wish your wife well, Nathan. Yes, Nathan. And Dina, I know I was fortunate to not have to go through any surgery. And of course, my gynecologist was very skeptical of what I was doing. But after I got the results, and that's all I was doing, they couldn't deny that it didn't work. Dina says, sorry if I derailed your plans tonight, Susan. Not at all. I'm here for the fish fam. Sometimes we don't need fish help. We just need help. Sometimes we just need a little encouragement of life, doing life. Thank you, Nathan. That was many years ago, Nathan. So like I said, Fibervan is not the name of the product anymore, and it's changed. And so like everything else, I'm sure they've weakened whatever was in it and making more money off of it, and you have to take more of it longer. But I just hope and pray that something like that enzyme can help her. And it does depend on, there's different stages of endometriosis. So some are external of the uterus, some are internal of the uterus, some of them are in the wall of the uterus. So everybody's situation's different. She has another thing, but can't remember the name. Believe it starts without something, LOL. Those names are so hard to remember. I appreciate you all. You're very welcome. And of course, you have my prayers. I'm praying for her as well. Just as Dina says, we will be praying. Nathan, We can ask the doctor about that medicine though, and maybe they'll know what it is now. I didn't get any support from medical doctors. Mine was a research I did myself on the web, looking at reviews, listening to testimonials, and going from pharmaceutical site to website. And when everything was the same thing across 3 or 4 websites, I decided to give it a try. It was not cheap. I believe it was over $150 for 3 bottles. And at that time, I was taking 2 and 3 pills a day. So that was only a couple months' supply. But the doctors they'll look at you skeptically because they're not getting any kickback through the pharmaceuticals. This was straight to the pharmaceutical, which now has, like I said, sold the medication to others. Ed said, you would. Xiphophorus helleri? Xiphophorus, is that a helleri? Otoyak from Czechoslovakia had 14 babies. Well, congratulations. I have no idea what that is, but congratulations. Jeff says, everything aquatic. My youngest daughter has been dealing with it for a few years now. It's very hard on women, believe me. And without, all right. Nathan says, have y'all heard that having a kid helps with there's all kinds of wives' tales. And, the medical procedures that can be done can help in some situations, but the root cause has to be sought out. And like I said, if there's too much fibrous tissue within the body, it will grow in abnormal places and cause health conditions. Yeah, that's, something I heard many, many, many years ago when I was a teenager. Nathan Hovey says, speaking of fish babies, I finally got the diamond tetras to breed. Awesome. Was down to 3, 2 males and 1 female, and I got 5 fry so far. Okay, fingers crossed, Nathan, and prayers. Might have had a little rough ride there with the stream. I had a warning from YouTube, so it should have corrected itself by now or within a few minutes. It's 20 minutes to 7. Let me see if I can get to Messenger and save image. Let me see. Window capture. Let me see. There it is. I'm going to switch this over after I shrink my camera a little bit. And this is the swap. The DCAS, Delaware County Aquarium Society, Saturday, June the 1st, 2024, Holy Myrrh Bearers Church parking lot, 900 Fairview Road, Swarthmore. Did I say that right? Swarthmore. Pennsylvania. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free admission. Fish, plants, aquariums, fish food, and other hobby-related items. Picnic starts at 1 and includes hot dogs, barbecue chicken, meatballs, and more. If you wish to become a vendor, please email Joe at joekurm@yahoo.com. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ed, for sharing that with us. So, did anybody have a birthday? I didn't see. Hellery? Okay. Nathan, speaking of fish babies, awesome, Nathan. Dina says it might, Nathan. I was told I could not have children. Spent 5 months on total bed rest to have my daughter. Many complications. Almost lost her at 19 weeks, but with tons of prayers, made it. Yay. Hey, Melvin. I'm Legacy LLC is in the house. Hello, Melvin. Welcome to the live stream. Paul McCarthy's in the house. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Awesome. So, I'm going to be closing this out, but I wanted you all to see my happy birthday wish. I won't play all of it, but to anyone's birthday that we missed, this is for you.
Surprise! 1, 2, 3. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome. So happy birthday to Sketty Nona. Her birthday was yesterday. Thanks, Jeff, for letting us know and let her know that we wished her a happy, happy birthday. And Paul McCarthy says, my birthday is on. You're not going to tell us, Paul? And today is Sharpie's birthday. Happy birthday, Sharpie. So that song was for those who had birthdays. And congratulations. But I want to let you all know, thank you for being with me tonight. And hopefully Ed will come up with some subject and we will do another collab soon. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, #FishFamMom. And I want you all to have a very blessed day. And pray one for another. God bless you. Bye-bye. I love you.